Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Yeah. Good people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sound like getting up early when you went to bed late. Go ahead and get this thing started. What's going on, good people? You know what? Listen, maybe I'm gonna go back to the other screen before this one. Go back to the chat screen. All right, we're going to the chat screen. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Happy Mario Kart World Monday. It is finally the time where Nintendo can prove to everybody in the world that this game is worth $80. Ah, man, listen, we didn't do a prediction on this direct, but I got a couple. I believe that this is Nintendo's opportunity to give us all their smash moment. Jay Biggs in the house. Hey, Geeky. Let me go back. Let me shout out to everybody in the chat real quick. I know it's early in the morning. Don't forget to hit that like button, my brother. Cool Breezy in the building. Holly Pinky was in. She got in here early. She's like, listen, I'm just going to say hey because I'm trying to get on. Because I got things to do. But I ain't mad at her that one bit. He said, good morning, listener. While I'm taking Ben to school, we'll be back home before the direct starts. How is Louie? How's my guy Lewis? How is he doing? The kids gonna get big and big and bigger, boy. I'm telling you. He says, finally get to see if free roaming single player actually has some type of story mode / quest. Jay Big says, what's up to everyone? She said, I am sold on Mario Kart. I'm just hoping they gave us a pre-order date. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree. I was sold off the very first video when it said 24 players. I was like, up. I'm buying it regardless. I just didn't like the price. The price was like sticker shock. Like, oh, what the? What the Iowata? What is going on with $80? GT in the building, man. What's going on, sir? How can you prove a game is worth $80 while packing it into a bundle for $40 discount? They had to soften the blow. That's their way of softening the blow. They're like, well, listen, we know Mario Kart is good, but if you don't like Mario Kart, it ain't your cup of tea. Well, listen, I'm gonna give you a little discount. I'm gonna give you $450. But if you want Mario Kart too, well, we give you a little discount. Giga said, get the bundle and the game is reasonable. Ooh. I know they could. They listen. They are This is psychological warfare. They have conditioned us to say, you know what, man, this $500. $500. Whew. But back to my predictions. I think this is their Smash Brothers moment. I think this is where they come in and they say, we are all here. It's going to be some form of Diddy Kong racing, some form of wave racing, some form of maybe some double dash is in there. I think this might be it. You know what? Though also will be dope if on NSO they bring in Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh, that'll be crazy. I doubt it. You know, maybe that's something like later on in life. But GT says, proving my point. There, Kiki. Yeah. Get the bundle. Listen, they gonna push everybody to the bundle. Jay Big says, I'm not worried about the $80 since I plan on getting the bundle. Yeah. If you plan on buying a system anyway, you know, it's really not $80, right? Now the question is, you know what, listen, what if, you know, to me what would be dope is Nintendo said, listen, if you buy the game, all the updates are free. You can't complain. if they plan on saying like we plan on adding more and more to this world, and all those updates is free, then the $80 is worth it. You paid $80. This is what I think. This is Nintendo's way of getting $80 out of everybody. But I think they're gonna even add even more onto it, especially if they give you a 15-minute direct off one game. GT says, it's messed up when you look at Donkey Kong at $70 at a good price, when just last month that was known as a full price game. Jay Big says, once Mario Kart hits like 20 million sold, you'll see Double Dash. You're right. You're right. Yeah, they might have to get 20, 25 million. Yeah, we'll see Double Dash pop up on there. Forgive me, good people. Listen, I'm still trying to stretch my eyeballs out. I usually don't eat anything in the morning, but I don't know if you guys got this anywhere where y'all stay at, man. They got this cake place called Nothing But Cake. Have y'all ever heard of that place? They had a grand opening one day recently in my area. Well, it was in the area I was driving in. And, man, that cake was delicious. It was so good, man. I had to go and catch me I had to go find another store. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. I was right in my mouth. I didn't see what Geeky said. Geeky says, as someone who has played free-to-play mobile games, and my son is addicted to Fortnite, $80 is nothing. You know what? It shouldn't be nothing. You GT, man. Listen, I mean, free games you didn't get off Nintendo. They say, look, I'm gonna get my get back. They were like, nah. They was probably in me like, yes, Guerrilla Tactics. Yes, he is a pirate. Let's get him double for his trouble. Geek said, I spent so much money on free games. Oh, Geek, I know. I can imagine all the those e-bucks or whatever, what the bucks called. I forgot what them things called. But all the bucks you didn't spend on Fortnite. Ooh, right, you probably bought that game over twice. GT says that the only way I would be worried about $80 is if that was the only game I bought all generations. Sadly, they're asking for $90 USD for Zelda plus DLC, the Switch 2 upgrade. Unless you bought Zelda the first go around and you get the NSO. So I'm not replaying that one, buddy. Even though it would be nice to have that version locked in on the cartridge. But they're going to catch that. Listen, that I'm going to catch on a sale. I think I'll eventually one day, if they get the cartridge and the tariff situation going on, one day I might buy. But I only buy it on cartridge. If they had the whole like upgrade Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild, I might buy it. But it's gonna be on sale. It's gonna be that. Well, I can't say. Listen, I can't say $41.99 no more. It's probably be on sale for like $51.99. That's crazy, right? Son of Knuckle Tail says stream today. Hello, yes sir. Mario Kart starts in about 38 minutes. He said rigged entry. I said no. I'm not doing no entries today because I don't want to be going back and forth. I want to be locked in for my 15 minutes. Candy Cuts It Up says, good morning. Yay, we have nothing but cakes. It is always the bomb. Listen, if y'all have not had nothing but cakes, I double dog dare you. And you will be like surprised. Like, I had like they had a grand open. They was giving out, samples. And that had the confetti. I said, "Oh, that was delicious." Then they had like a little giveaway outside, so I won a cake on top of that. So I went out there, got me a cake, and I bought me, bought my wife one, and I bought the strawberry and cream. Oh man, that was delicious. Boy, I had to go get two more of them things yesterday, and I bought my daughter one, surprising her job. I was like, "Hey, your daddy was thinking about you." Ooh, nah, nah, nah. I was thinking about you. And gave her a cake, and she loved it. I said, "Oh man, I'm gonna do that again." You gotta watch that though. I said, "Man, it's a lot of sugar, but it was so good though. It's moist. Oh man, they perfect. Listen, whatever they perfected that moist cake, but that cake was delicious." CMG in the building said, "Good morning, my guys. What's going on, gaming dad? What's going on, my brother from another mother?" CNG says, "Let's go, Nintendo." Yeah, you know what, man? I'm like um Mr. New York, Jay Biggs. Listen, I don't know. I had a brain fart right there. I'm like Jay Biggs, man. Listen, I'm really hoping, man. They say, all right, listen, pre-order start the 21st. That would be, listen, I would be so good. That would be like perfect. What's the 21st? The 21st Monday? I was like, I want a pre-order date. I really want a pre-order date. Listen, people, listen. I'm over here looking at this chat. People are just people have no life. I'm not wasting all this time to say drop the price. At least it's not as bad as the Treehouse event, but it's still a bunch of them. Somebody in their chat put Goku for Smash Brothers 6. Man, that would be so dope. I don't know how. Listen, I don't know how you make Smash Brothers better. But they're gonna figure it out. Hold on a second. I got my boys' basketball banquet was tonight, so I got to make sure we get tables. Hold on one second, good people. You know how you be typing and you forget to type in a word because your brain moving too fast? So I'm assuming this is gonna be a conversation for me. I'm gonna keep going back and forth. That's all right. Let's see. GT says 140 for a game is a massive deal for me, or to me. It's costing around $750 for the console alone. Golly. Yikes. So yeah, we know you going for the bundle for sure. Ain't no question. Yo, Sonic Boy. That's right. Yeah, I show you each other some love in the chat. CNG says here at work, just uploaded my top 5 games for the Switch 2. Ooh wee. I got a couple of videos I got to make today. Got to talk about that Phil Spencer. Now we forget, like, you know what, like the Switch 2 comes out, and then that following Sunday is Xbox event. So I believe, boy, Xbox might have You know what? I think every logo you see pop up is gonna be on Switch 2. They probably got to show something like, hey, this is the game running on Switch 2. That would be dope. That would be dope, boy. If Xbox fans, if you're a diehard Xbox fan, man, you got to be going through it, man. You got to be like extra sick right now. That knowing, especially if like you've been in competition with people that's been PlayStation guys, to know that hey, some of your biggest franchises heading over to the PS5 and possibly Nintendo. I think you can probably swallow Nintendo, but to see that PlayStation 5 logo, you got to be like, man. But Xbox spent $80 billion. You gonna see Doom on everything. You gonna see Oblivion on everything. They don't got the install base. CMG said, I think today the direct will give us a reason why the game is $80. Yep, I said this today. Today is the day they prove it. They say, all right, you complaining about the price? Well, here it is. Bam. Hold on, I'm going back and forth again. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see him go back. See, Gaming Dad, did you give up anything for Lent? I'm getting a fish fry. Say, getting a fish fry Friday. I did not give up anything for Lent. Listen, shame on me. You tend to, you know what? Man, I have been intermittent fasting, but I'm not. No. I didn't say, listen, Lord, I'm giving this up for Lent. I didn't go direct there. Shame on me. 'Cause I usually do, but I don't. I got to do better. You got to pray for me. All right, let's see. GT says nothing they show me can justify having to pay more for this game and every game going forward. This better come with a real life Italian midget to throw in a blue shell at me. Godly. You know what though? But you know what? I don't even think you're not a big Mario Kart fan, are you, GT? I think if you're a Mario Kart fan, that's like saying, okay, listen, this is a better comparison for you, GT. If they had what's the name of that game? Fire Emblem. And they had a game that had you journey from every timeline and every storyline all into one game, and they charge you $80, you'll be like, all right, I'm there. Cool Breeze said, I think they need to bring the heat with this direct. I agree. I think this is definitely they need to shut up the those who are complaining. Oh, listen, they had a little. They had a little timer. They took the timer off. I don't know why they took the timer off. So we gotta pay attention. It say 28 minutes. Let's see. Okay. Oh, now they took a timer off. Cause now you can enlarge it. Let me go ahead and switch on over. You know what? No, I'll leave this up for me. I'll wait till like maybe like the 45-minute mark. GT said, "I'm not a big Nintendo fan. Period." Yeah. I see. I figured. So that's why you get them grumpy Smurf vibes. Because you got a daughter who probably is a Nintendo fan. Oh man. Kiki says, I've been loving the short videos you have been putting out on Gaming Dad. Yeah, keep us updated. Listen. Yep, I'd say, you know what? I gotta start making this happen more. Yeah, so I got 2 planned today. And then what I'm gonna do, Geeky, I'm gonna take all the videos and I'm gonna re-edit them a little bit, and then I'm gonna make one weekly wrap up. And then that'll be my extra video to kind of like, go out through the week. And then I'm gonna make that a legit video so you can just be like, oh, okay. Verse of the day. Did I miss it? I did. Verse of the day. My boy Simon Knuckle tells, he says, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. It says, the message of the cross is foolish to those who are headed for destruction. Man, listen. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that for a minute. But we who are being saved know it is the very power of God. I be challenging kids all the time in my classroom, man, that the problem is they don't know who they are. They don't know who they serve, man. And when you don't know that, you don't know how powerful that you are. People just don't know how powerful they are in Christ, and that when times arise, and if you understand that God says, if I be for you, who dare be against you, when you know that in your heart, there's no situation that can conquer you. God said, listen, if you got enough faith, you can tell that mountain to move, and it's going to move. It's all in your faith, man, in your belief. Thank you for sharing that, Solid Knuckle Tail. I really appreciate, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, camera to camera. Boop, 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 boop. Man, I really appreciate, man, your dedication, man, and put that up on the screen for me. Because it saves me from doing it, and I can see it, and it's right here, clear as that. So, man, keep doing it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Kiki said, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, you know what? It is, it's God be working, man. He be trying to, I always pray over this channel and the things that I'm doing. He know that it's something I like to do. And I try my best to add God into whatever I'm trying to do, because I want His blessings. I want Him to get the glory, because all of this was nothing without Him. There's no way I walk into a Walmart, man, and just 10 days before a Switch Lite drops, and there the Switch Lite is on the shelf. So I've been walking around Walmart. Hoping I go in and there's the Switch 2 on the shelf. I'll be like, man, what would if that happened to me a second time, buddy? I would tell you, and say, man, favor is not fair. J Big says, I am a Nintendo fan growing up. Grumpy Bear, Grouchy Smurf, and Oscar the Grouch were my favorite characters. I ain't gonna lie, man. I am a Grumpy Smurf fan because he was just always funny. Everybody be like, I hate being Smurfy. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm fishing. Man, Oscar the Grouch, man. Oh, man. Listen, you know what? Let me tell you, I'm going to give you another one. Remember those, them 2 old dudes and the Muppets? I used to love watching them as kids, man. I just thought they were just too funny. CG says, exciting times. I am a Nintendo fan. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Man, listen. I got an Animal Crossing shirt on right now. This is my listen, when I bought this from the New York store. When I seen this shirt, I was like, oh, man, got him on the ones and twos. I said, oh man, I got to have that shirt. If I had that shirt ever since I've been in New York, man, good quality shirt too. Son of Nickel says, how many Switch 2 do you want? For you, one for each of your sons. I have to. My oldest son, David, is going to buy his own. My son, Tyler, he really not into games like that. I don't know. I'd be questioning, like, boy, you really my son? So he don't even want one. He probably will after his brothers them get one. My daughter's buying her own. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So I got about me one for myself and one for my two other sons. So I gotta get 3. Yeah, I gotta get 3. I'm gonna try to position myself to get 4, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway, later in the like for like my Christmas stream. That would be dope, wouldn't that? Gaming Dad, secret Animal Crossing fan. Let's go. I had my island. I didn't listen. It was just too many games. I probably should have kept it up and just made that like my cozy bed game. My wife, my wife and my daughter, they loved it. They loved it. My son Joshua, he tried it, but he didn't stick with it. GT says, shout out to your son who doesn't want to switch to a man of refined taste. Oh man, I had to let Tyler know that. Bazit 24/7. I don't know what. Listen, Bazit, I don't know where that came from and why I keep saying your name like that. But man, it tickles my funny bone to say it every time. Bastard 24/7 TV. I don't know where that came from. It came like this would say. What's going on, my guy representing UK early in the morning? Hey, good people, hit that like button. GT says vape god. That's so funny. All right, what we got over here? What we got over here? All right, we got about 21 minutes. 21 minutes, Dougie Fresh, your own. Oh. Listen, this chat is crazy. You get people, they already gang banging on this chat. Some of them are saying, drop the price, raise the price, drop the price, raise the price. I don't care about the price. Make the games higher. People people don't got no life. No life. I saw a video the other day. I thought was like, I saw it on Facebook. Somebody posted a video of how things used to be when people would just, before the internet, how, we used to go outside and play and, so how social media was going to, it was a crowd of us and we kind of went in, it was different, man. People were different. Socialization was important. I would tell you, listen, the socialization is still kind of the same. It just looks different. Because I ain't like you. I love this right here. I wish I would have had this kind of community when I was growing up, because the only people I could talk about video games with, really like talk to them about, it's like when I went into like Babbage's and game before, because before GameStop it was a bunch of stores. You had Babbage's, you had Funkoland, and going into them stores, sometimes you would go into them stores just to kind of look around and shoot the breeze with the people, because the people that worked there was about about games. I got the really fond memory. It was this really, really older guy that worked at this, at the time was called Electronic Boutique in the mall. And I remember 007 had came out. And, at first I was like, man, I like 007, man, but I don't know about that. And that guy, he's probably passed on now, because he was old. He had to be like in his 60s back then, but he was like, listen, I'm a PC gamer. He said, man, you got to go home and play this game. He sold that game on me so tough. I was like, all right. I was in college, I remember. And I was like, all right, I'll go. And man, I remember going home and playing that and was like, oh, this is so dope. that I convinced so many of my other friends to get it. I was like, man, you gotta get this game, man, so we can get together, maybe we can play. And then I went, and everybody started getting it, and I went and bought a couple extra controllers, and man, we would have so much fun. So much. That 4-screen split, I don't know, whoever decided to say, listen, this is what we're gonna do it. Shout out to them, because that was the key. And you know what? All she wrote. I would listen. I ain't like. I would take a remastered. Listen, where Microsoft, the Switch 2 is dropping, man. Release that remastered version, man. On the Switch 2, dropping on the eShop. Set it for like $20. Get it in. And cats, I would buy that for sure. Ooh-wee. Let's see. J Big says Nintendo better than me. That chat will be off. Yeah. Listen, they still going crazy. They still people just saying all kind of stupid stuff. To me, like, listen, man, there's no way I'm wasting any time on this chat. Didn't they announce a new? Yes, they did announce a 007. The people that's making Hitman, but you don't know when that's going to drop. That's probably a 2026. But still, hold on, say it. Is it set up for like $80? Microsoft. Hold on, my bad. I keep going back and forth. Hold on. My bad, good people. Listen, man, I gotta. All right, my bad. All right, let's go back to the comments. Jay Big says, the reason why GoldenEye was able to come out for both Switch and Xbox is because Nintendo got Microsoft to hide it, hide the remaster. Man, yeah, man, I from what it seemed like Nintendo was the one like not trying to, you know, they was the one not trying to do it. I don't know why, because they could have released that remaster a long time ago. Made big bank. GT says, all right, before the Nintendo stream officially starts, I need a protein shake or something. You know what I mean? Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had to have, and I usually don't eat. I usually fast all the way, but man, I'm so sleepy, man. I want to go on this stream and this not be. So I had to have me a little piece of that bundt cake. Supersonic Say by Gay says, I don't want to be in the critical camp. So you don't want to be grumpy Smurf. He said, but do you think we are underestimating the quality / amount of content in Mario Kart World? Tears of the Kingdom cost $70, but it had plenty of content to justify its price tag. Something we don't know if $80 is fair for how much we are getting. But if it was $60 and there was so much content, like how much you can do in a Final Fantasy or a Xenoblade, that it can be well worth $80 in particular cases. Okay, so Yeah, that's what it kind of goes back to me saying earlier. Like, this is Nintendo's way of saying, like, hey, man, you're getting your weight in gold. And I think this is their opportunity to show to the world, like, listen, what we're doing and what we're presenting to you is definitely worth every bit of $80. JB said Nintendo and Microsoft could not do anything until Fuming Family gave them the okay. They did not. They did not like the game. That could be true. But yes, Sonic Knuckle I believe what Nintendo this is their opportunity, man. And I think what they're going to show us is probably going to be super exciting. I'm definitely in the camp of I'm optimistic, but I'm hoping at the end they say, and one more thing, pre-orders for the U.S. and Canada starts on Sunday or Monday, either one. Monday at 12:01 a.m. So everybody can get their stuff together. That'll be so good. I hope it is Monday, because I'll be like, all right. Sunday night, I'm like, all right, I'm going out to go sit in line. I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, you know what, my family, take it back. I hope it ain't Monday. Sure, our brother I forgot I gotta work Monday morning. Somebody might be late. All right, good people. Let's see. Let me go ahead and switch this screen over real quick. Get us all prepared. Yes, sir. Got about 11 minutes before we get started. Make sure my volume is good. Let me ask y'all quick. Was the volume good last time? Did I need to turn it up or turn it down? I'm just going to turn it up just a tad bit. All right. 10 more minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. On. You can never go back. Man, listen, 80s rap was so good. I mean, it might have been simple, but it was, it wasn't about a bunch of dumb stuff. It was about, pure storytelling. That's why you can go back, man, and listen to Rakim and appreciate that, man, he was rapping like that back in 88. I don't know how many times I listened to Paid in Full, thinking of a master plan. And ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money is spent. So I did deeper and still coming up with lint. So what is this? Start my time. I guess I gotta say it all over again. I need money. I used to be a stick up kid, so I think all the devious things I did. People, they listen. These people on this chat, I need to stop looking at it. It's throwing me off. The people are just stupid. Bazza says, LL Cool J, mama said, mama gonna knock you out. Listen, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Boom, explosion. I'm not gonna lie, listen, that Eminem and LL song, that song is so good. Oh man, that song is so good. It's not too many people I said, man, they went bar for bar with Eminem, but boy, LL did. And you know what? Listen, it's bad. This is why I'm getting out of DJing, because I don't even like the money. I mean, I don't like the music. It's like today's music is just like so garbage. Like I love when people hire me to DJ events and they were like, yeah, listen, hey man, we want that that 90s 2000 vibe. I'd be like, yes. Yeah. I do too. J Big says, oh, I'm not gonna go back. Silent Knuckle Tell says games for Xbox, PlayStation have been $70 for a while. These are facts. Let me see if we can go ahead and keep my volume up a little bit so I know for sure when it drops. He says it says for a while. It says now, but have they been pushing $80? No, they haven't. I haven't seen an $80 game on the PlayStation. If it is, feel free to correct me. Or is that not quite the norm yet? It's the norm if you over in Canada. J Big says the way I see Mario Kart 8 was $59.99 on the Wii U, $25 DLC for Nintendo, sold it again for $59.99. Yeah, listen, that's what I tell people. Like, in essence, man, we really paid. If you pay for the DLC, you know what? You didn't pay $85. Nintendo say, listen, if you didn't pay $85, well, listen, we're gonna give you a ton of content. You're gonna pay $85, and then on top of that, we're gonna get you for a season pass. Now, if they do a season pass, they bet not announce that. That better be like, okay, we're gonna do a season pass. It's gonna be like year 5 or 6, because if they announce a season pass is coming, if they say that they say that's in the works, it's not gonna go over well. They better wait 5 years into when Mario Kart is probably sold 50 million. Because the attach rate to Mario Kart, man, it's gonna be bananas. It's already bananas on the original Switch, but it's gonna be absolutely banana. All right, good people, got about 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes, Dougie Fresh on. J Big says $80 Mario Kart playing up. I'm gonna put this comment. It's $80 Kart playing up front for years on content. Yeah. But I doubt it. I mean, I don't think it doesn't go well if they announce DLC is coming. If they do that, buddy, the internet is going to explode. J Big says, I can't listen to any rapper born after 1984. It was not in school. I can't relate to. You know what, man? These rappers, man, listen, this is why rappers to me is so terrible, because a lot of these rappers, you could tell they can't read and they can't comprehend or process because they don't have no level of creativity. It's just, it's just terrible. It's just like I can't remember any songs I just like, man, this is a classic rap song. It's none of them. Like, I can still listen to LL Cool J, I Need Love, to this day and be like, doom, doom, doom. I can listen to, oh, my goodness. I can even go back a little deeper, man, and listen to, oh, my J Biggs. No, you did not. Said, I can deal with NWA. Hold on, I'll put this up. I can deal with NWA, G-Funk era, that little bit of Master P era, and Philly rap. Listen. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Make him say, nah, 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 nah. Ghetto dope, man. Listen, boy, I gotta give a shout out to D-Boys, Jordan. I mean, real. Oh man, listen. I can put that on right now. Oh man, good times, man. Good times. GT says $90 games is the norm in Canada. $102 after taxes is generally what I pay for a game after taxes. GT, man, how much is like milk and bread over there? I didn't know those prices. Yikes. How much is a gallon of gas over there? But you know what, the good thing about it, listen, if I'm correct, y'all have like universal health care. So, you don't got to worry about, like, if I'm sick, I'm going to go to the doctor. Ain't no big thing. And I bet you over there, they listen. I bet you with Universal Healthcare, they trying to cure you. They're not trying to mess around and keep treating you and spending money. No, they say, listen, we just trying to cure you and get you done. Go on with your way. This is can you see my issues with the whole $40 after taxes for Nintendo games? Absolutely, man. Listen, to me, it would suck to have those kind of prices here in the U.S. It's like, fit that, man. Listen, you better go outside and play with them rocks. we ain't playing with no Nintendo. CMG says, let's go Nintendo, let's go Mario Kart World. That's right, good people, got about 3 minutes. GT says, wait, we really saying Kendrick Lamar ain't gonna have classics? Listen, besides Kendrick, you look, Kendrick, I said Drake, he got a couple. But you know what, at that time, man, listen, it's not a, you take Kendrick, J. Cole, you take Drake, and you know, it's not a whole lot of other ones. I'm like, oh, you know what, these is just, you know, they sprinkled in there. It's like the level of talent, man, is just not like it used to be. I'm not saying, listen, no, just Kendrick, yeah, Kendrick. Listen, I can go back to, you know, Kendrick's second album. His second album, I still bumped him to this day. I'm just saying with the level of talent, the level of other stuff that's out here, it's like, yikes. Said, what is a gallon? We got liters over here. Oh, okay, milk is like $4 to $6 for 1 liter carton. Golly, we don't have jugs. Okay, listen, I wish we went back to putting milk, getting it out of plastic. Carton, yeah. I wish we went back to that. You know what? Eliminate plastic bags, put them back into paper. JB is the only Kendrick song I like, not like us. And turn the TV off. Mustard. All right, good people. We got 1 minute. There's no countdown on my screen, so when it turns, it turns. Yeah, miss me. Hey, miss me with Drake. Listen, Drake got a couple. The early Drake. The early Drake. Well, buddy. That Drake off that Sprite commercial. All right, good people, listen. It should be dropping any minute. It's 9 a.m. Let me go ahead and get this comment off the screen. Squabble up. Yeah. Here it is. We on and popping. Yeah, trophies, man. Yeah, trophies got that heat. Yeah. All his new stuff is whack.
Drivers,
Let's go,
start
good people.
your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
How about that?
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak. Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater. And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory, Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night. Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus new drivers like Goomba, Spike, and that's right, Cow. Even more new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character. Choose your vehicle, then you're off to the races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you. There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate, the most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit, while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix, so don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear. Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
Knockout will be good.
Speed towards checkpoints
Rainbow.
throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running.
This is going to add so
Buckle
much
up.
value to
The
single player.
competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes on the prize and aim for first place. Items can drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice flower. With the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning. Hammer. Aim the hammer in an arc and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go home. Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks. You may even discover some unexpected routes. Comet. With Comic's magic, your rivals will transform. What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself. The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way. These include smart steering, which helps you stay on the course.
Baby assist.
Tilt controls, where you can hold the Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer. And if you have the Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving. Ooh, how about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look, it's a drive-thru. Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food. Take a bite and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal. Eat some sushi and whoa, nice threads. Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen. Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world. That was a nice detour. Now let's get back to the action. Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump. Use this to leap over obstacles. Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals. And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time. Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like this. Ah, so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position. Nice, made it.
No, I don't like
This
that.
can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
Okay, you made me in training.
Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead. Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors. And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Okay, that's dope.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another. You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour. Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Oh, that's dope.
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
That's dope.
Next up, Battle Mode. Pop off locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out. And Coin Runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins. Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you. When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever
No
your
cops or
heart
robbers.
takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas. Drive the desert. Or
Yeah.
jump off from
Yeah,
way
they do got
up
some
here.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. music.
You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world. Hey, there's a P-switch over there. Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
He did say pop off.
By completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races. There are also hidden coins, hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic route and explore. Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate and nice. That one's a winner.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably will use this mode. Just the photography in me.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system. The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way.
Two people
And
on
up
each
to
system.
24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Online mode battle pass. I like that.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location. Battle or race with custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make this road trip your own. You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed. With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out. Nice. Are you kidding me? All right.
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by?
We got the 15-minute mark.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye. And when playing together in person on the same system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces. Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
Supposed to be 15 minutes. Get the 16-minute mark.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
All right. That's it. No pre-order date. They'll probably just drop that on Twitter. And make sure I check Twitter real quick. Nope. Don't see nothing. All right. Well, it looked interesting. Did it answer the question? Are we happy with the $80 after this here? Yeah, no pre-order yet. Oh my goodness, man. What are you doing, Nintendo? Make that decision. Get some kahunas. Say, hey, that's what it is. Yeah, this was good though. I mean, I'm still happy with what I saw. Let me get off this screen here. I think I might have took my picture off. Oh, there we go. I did take my picture off. Hold on a second. Boom. Get off of there. Let me go back to my chicken chat. My chat screen. Boom. All right. So so Nintendo making us wait. Yeah, they making us suffer. They making us suffer. Kiki says good direct, but not a whole lot more info than we had already had. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. I think it's gonna be super fun. I was really, really hoping they had some form of story mode baked into this bad boy. But, you know, I don't know how much story mode you can get with a racing game, but I was looking for Nintendo to be creative enough to show that to us. Geeky says Free Roam has missions and hidden stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, I was just looking for something a little bit more in depth. I was like, man, listen, they can really, really take advantage of this here and give us some Diddy Kong racing vibes. But yeah, anyways, it's GT says, in the words of Draymond Green, nope. Oh man, listen. You know what, man? I know people in Canada gotta. If you're a Nintendo guy, you over in Canada, you gotta be mad. Like, man, listen, this wasn't even our fight, man. We ain't start these tariffs at Agent Orange. Oh man. GT says, if they allow that 4-person split screen, 24-person online, that'll be cool. I think well, you know what? Yeah, let's like as a team, and as a team, y'all all go together online. Yeah, I think that's dope. I think that was like one of the highlights for me is that team. You know, you can get up in teams to race other people. You can have a team of cats and go online against another team. That's dope. That's like me saying, hey, you know what? You know, go to a different YouTuber and tell them to squabble up. Like, hey, get your squad together. I get my squad together. We both gonna go live, and we're gonna race on both our streams. That'd be dope. J Big says no need for story, just race. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was just like hoping that they added something that crushed the mumblers. Oh, the bots. The bots has entered the chat. GT said legit upset. That orange man is keeping me from waiting to pre-order so I can stop caring about this console. Oh man. It's matter of fact, this is a good question, Geeky. Are you getting the camera? Matter of fact, is it anybody else besides me getting the camera? I'm getting the camera to hopefully just kind of review it. Because I wonder I wonder if the technology um can it be used with a regular camera as well. I know you could use the camera on the system, but would the technology recognize it? Like, will you be able to recognize there's 4 people there? I don't know. I just kind of want to see what that's going to do. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to get the camera." Yeah, I think I'm going to get the camera. GT said, "I'll probably get it depending on the price. I think it's like $50. Well, it's $50 US. So I don't know what that translates to Canadian." Jay Big says, "Maybe one day I might get the camera." Right. I just want to, I want to hold down the system. I think to me, that's important. Also, that camera system needs to be friends only, or it ain't getting bought. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you guys, from what they said in direct, you have to set it up. You have to, you as the parent have to be able to say, hey, who's his friends, who's her friends or not. Now, you control all of that. Let's see. I have a new Logitech C90 camera I haven't used. Yeah, listen, that'll be to me, that's great content to be able to put that out there, CMG, and say, hey, you know what, I use my CF90. This is what it looked like. And if it gets better, if all the technology is good, then I might keep that in the box. I might get returned. I make sure I buy that from Best Buy. I can return it. I got 60 days with Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy, man. They return. Listen, if you're a member, their return policy is the best. I got 60 days. Like, if I don't like it, nope, going back. You said GT, Nintendo is really good about parent control. Yeah, listen. I remember, like my kids to this day is still, they hate that they still under my. I think my son put his birthday in wrong, so I still have to approve stuff for him. It's funny. Bradley says, rumors I heard you can stream off Switch 2. I haven't heard that rumor yet, but that will be really, really nice. Yeah. I think I might have to get I might have to get a 4K Elgato. I don't think I got I think I'm still rocking 1080p, I think. I don't know. I thought I would upgrade it, but hold on a minute, let me look at it. No, I get. Yeah, I think I gotta upgrade my Elgato. So that'll be something I have to do too. I gotta get a 4K. It's time. Time to make that change. We are the people. We can do it. J Big says, that liar Dreamcast guy wants people to think cameras cost $100. No, I'm not correct. It said $50. I just got a USB-C to C adapter from Amazon. All right, then I can be tempted to buy it. Not sure why a standard USB camera wouldn't work on this console, though. I believe it does. I believe that has been proven. But I just don't know if you get all the functions that that they show off on the screen. That's the thing I think I want to see tested. So I saw their streaming to friends that stop motion frame right at the bottom of the screen was hard pass. I think Nintendo did that. They said they did that purposefully because they want you to focus more on the screen, on the game in hand, and then they didn't want to use that additional power to give you clarity. I get that. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see. I'm still like, it's still a buy. Day one. And I just want the pre-order dates now. Like they're telling like now listen, the pre-orders gotta be next week, and this is the reason why, because that's right around the 6 week mark. You know, Nintendo needs to know like, hey, how many systems, they need to know all that information, and it has to happen at that 6 week mark. So best believe, you know what I'm saying, companies have already, you know, asked for certain allotments, but they gotta have that information ready to go. They can't wait to the last minute. It's not a last minute. 6 weeks is like the mark. So it's got to be next week. JB says you can use any USB-C camera. I just want to, does it get some extra function? You know how that function where it's like, hey, if we all want to have our picture, just say if it's like, well, we're all playing Mario Kart and there's 4 of us in there, the camera will recognize all 4 of us. I just want to make sure that any camera you put in there does the exact same function, or is that strictly a Nintendo camera patent? So I need to snag 2 consoles now, so that just need to release the pre-order date. Why you gotta get 2? So I can get my friend circles to snag 2 consoles for me. Oh, so you gonna get? Are you getting one for yourself and your daughter, or are you getting one for your significant other and your daughter? That might be 3. Listen. That is a percentage of your income. That's how I look at it. Like this Nintendo is gonna be a percentage of my yearly income. Girlfriend, daughter. Dang. Yikes. Drake? Every time I see your thumbnail, I want to say, Drake? Shout out to Soldier Boy. Drake? JB said, yeah, I think that is the software that controls the feature. So I'll leech off one of their consoles if Fire Emblem is dropped. Oh yeah, I think Fire Emblem is this year. I think, you know, I'm looking at the gaps. So then, you know, they got a Switch 2 game in July. They need something for August. See, nothing for the rest of the year. So you get Pokemon. You got Pokemon, and then you got Zelda later this year. Rock Prop, what's going on, man? Good morning to you. Just wrapped up the direct. It was dope. You know, I give it a solid B plus. It's a solid B plus. It didn't take me to new. It didn't show me too much new. I do like the some of the new items. I do like the coin one. I thought that was dope. I do like the coin one. I do like the hammer one. I like the ability to kind of like, you know, to avoid being hit. They made it a lot more competitive. I'm with that. I'm definitely all right. Am in favor of picking up this day one. This definitely solidifies it. So, you know, to me, I don't care. I don't care if I get the game in the bundle or the Mario Kart one. Either one. As long as I get a system, I'm good. GT said they need to drop a Fire Emblem collection for like $60 just to put easy mode in the old games and release it. You know what? Low key, they slid in easy mode for the babies. I'm telling you, listen. They slid in easy mode for these babies because, you know, some of these babies are not gonna play. They're gonna be crying. I keep driving off the road. It's like going bowling and you got to put them rails up. That's the first thing I thought of. See, Geeky says, don't understand why they didn't show Rainbow Road and just hinted at it. So I'm assuming they're gonna want you to go ahead and play the game. 'Cause I think if you gotta to get the Rainbow Road, you have to win each. You gotta win all 4 cups. I think that's how it works. So they want you to be surprised when you get the game. CMG said, I do agree. Hopefully all the functions on the webcam works on the Nintendo Switch too. Like the Nintendo one. Yep, I agree. Hope that does work. Cause then I would probably definitely put a better camera. 4K cameras nowadays is really easy to come by. GT said it was hilarious seeing them release Fire Emblem Engage, which was like a throwback to heroes of past Fire Emblem games. Meanwhile, the majority of the fans didn't get into the series until the 3DS. That's true. I can't remember. It came out on the NES. I was like, I don't remember this coming out. But I wasn't a big RPG fan. That wasn't my thing. I saw Mario, I saw Motion. I was like, I'm getting something to play. They did easy mode for gaming dad, so he has a chance against his kids. You know what? You might be right. Yeah, my kids be smacking me, especially Joseph. Man, Joseph is really good, but man, let that joker lose. Buddy, when he was younger, he'd be so mad. I had to go in there and kick him out the game. Like, nah, man, you just got to get off, man. I like you got to take a nap because you just mad. You can't be mad because you lost. You ain't supposed to get that. You ain't supposed to be the best at everything. That's not life. You gonna lose some. All right, good people. Listen, it is 9:34, man. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Another direct in the books. Is it anyone on the chat that's not picking it up? That's the question. Is there anybody with a hard pass on Mario Kart? Please state your case right now so we all can laugh at you. Oh, man. Those Japanese kids with accessibility options is so overpowered. Jay Biggs, man, holla at your boy, man. Appreciate you. Mr. New York in the building. Hey, Knicks Pistons this Friday is on like Donkey Kong in the garden. I'm saying, listen, don't lose a game in the garden. All I'm saying to y'all. If New York lose a game in the garden, buddy, when y'all come to the D, it's going to be ugly. Oh, man. CMG says, day one for you, Geeky. Not picking up for myself, but still picking it up. That's right. I hope everyone has a great Resurrection Sunday. God is good all the time. Of course, CMG. Let's go, Knicks. If it's not the bundle, I won't. Listen, I ain't mad at you. That's a legit reason. Listen, if you can't get the bundle, then you might have to pass. This is as soon as I get one, I got Mario Kart. J. Cole about to pop off for the Pistons. Oh man. But only thing I do know is that Toronto will be watching from the couch. Woo! Jay Bridge says we're bringing the sweep. Oh, you call it a sweep? Oh man, oh man, oh man. All I'm gonna say, y'all bet not lose in the garden. Cause y'all do not have an answer for Cade Cunningham. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all do not have an answer. You bet not double them because that spells trouble. That spells trouble. I'm telling you. It's going to be ugly. That last game, man, y'all was up like y'all was up all the way into the third quarter. And then Cade went off. Golly. I can't stop. He get you in the paint, man. Yeah, it's golden. Then if you double them, you know what? Don't let one of your bigs come out there and double them because they're dunking on your head. It's gonna be a good series. Sweep? Nah, you far fetched. Listen, that's that. Those kind of statements, I was like, listen, you want to put your money where your mouth is? CFG said, get the bundle. We in the Copper Flag sweepstakes. Chill. OG is in the answer for Cade. What? Man, please. Bridges can cover the wing. Man, listen. OG gonna get that work in the post. He gonna listen. You guys have not been watching this kid all year. Y'all better listen, buddy. He averaging a 30 piece on New York. We beat New York 3 times this year. We beat y'all in the Garden already. Beat them in the Garden. We played them 4 times. How many did New York win? 1. They took 3 L's to the Pistons. No one would have thought after that season we had last year to come into this season and beat New York 3 times. Listen, if New York if they make it out of the first round, they're not gonna make it out of the second round. Do you know their record against the top 3 teams? Matter of fact, against the Lakers, Celtics, Cleveland, and Detroit. You know what's the New York's record? They 1-15. 1-15. Yikes! So, who said we got basketball talk over here now? I know, right? I couldn't get off. GT said the question is health of the Knicks stars. He do be playing them a lot of minutes. He do. And you know what? That's a recipe for disaster. You have to develop the bench. I said it all the time. When I be coaching, even coaching my middle school, I was like, man, I like to run 8 to 10 deep because I gotta have a strong bench because these kids can't play these whole games. They need breaks. And I need the production to be the same. And that is the difference between the Pistons. The Pistons got a bench, and their bench is good, and it's gonna be quite exciting. Quite exciting. This is gonna be a good series. All right, good people, listen, man. Let me go ahead and get off this stream, man. We can talk basketball all day. This is your boy Gamey Dad, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, man. Listen, we back at it again on Monday. I know this last Monday we didn't get to do a giveaway, but you know it's back at it on this Monday. If something major happens, man, listen, look for me on YouTube on the shorts. I'll drop something, especially if pre-orders, I'm posting it everywhere in Discord. As soon as I hear something, this case, make sure one of you guys get to hear it. I'm posting it everywhere I can if they talk about these pre-orders because our brother need one. All right, good people, listen, man. Have a wonderful day, man. Be safe, man. Go hug somebody. Go do something nice for somebody today. That's the word. All right, good people, this is your boy Gamey Dad. Let me find my little slides. I can get up out of here. This is your boy, and I'm Audi 5000G. In the mortal words of Don Cornelius. Peace, love, and soul. You know what? Stop. Let me pray real quick. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, in the name of Jesus, that you're here with us today. I pray, Lord, that you touch everybody that came through the chat, Lord, all my good people, Lord, all my friends. I pray, Lord, that you bless them, Lord, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, Lord, that you keep them safe. Bless their relationship with their friends and families, Lord, and bless them on their jobs and bless them on the highways and byways. I thank you, Lord, and I love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Good people, it's your boy Gamey Dad. Now I'm officially Audi 5000G. Peace.